Available on iTunes and anywhere you get your better podcasts. This is the Behind the Bunkers Weekly Paintball Show. Tonight's show is brought to you by Empire Paintball, Planet Eclipse, Exalt, Air Up's Paintball Bunkers, Enola Gay Smoke Grenades, Tipman, and GI Sports. Behind the Bunker gets all their paintball gear supplied by FlagRaiders.com. Get all of your online paintball gear purchases from FlagRaiders.com. If you want to join the conversation, post your comments and we might read them on the show. Now, let's get this nonsense started. Here's your host, Todd Ansich.
Hey guys, and welcome to Behind the Bunker, episode 352. My name is Todd Ansich. Thank you guys for joining us. So here we are, episode 352. It is Monday night, 8 o'clock, our usual Kossuth Road studios. With me, I have Josh Subi-Zabrukis.
Yeah, Ollie Lang came back just for Tracy Santos' birthday. There you go.
And Joe Kimson from Flats Radius Paintball.
Greetings and thanks for tuning in to Behind the Bunker. Pew, pew.
Man Kevin Sharma from TerraTech Industries.
Yeah, I'm here.
Matt the Crypt is pushing buttons tonight.
Yes, I am.
And speaking of birthdays, it'll be Matt the Crypt's birthday on...
are you going to get this right?
Tuesday?
Friday.
Tomorrow is Tuesday.
When's Groundhog's Day?
Friday.
Okay, well, that's Friday then. Matt pulled his own Groundhog's Day on his birthday.
Brother of the Year award.
Gavin knows when his brother's birthday is.
I sure do.
Hey, I know the date. I just don't
Everyone
know
knows when Retro's birthday is.
It was many, many years ago.
Many moons.
All right, so lots to get to on the show tonight. Where should we start?
I really thought you were going to yell at me for giving that away at the start of the show.
No, why not?
Ollie Lang's back to Iron Man?
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. I heard it on the radio.
It's actually true. Come over to my computer, Matt.
One moment, let's...
Ollie Lang out of retirement.
Can you isolate that and maximize it?
Oh yes, I didn't.
Or this is his Italian cousin. I'm not sure, just by the mustache show he's got.
So how long was he quote-unquote retired for?
Was he really retired? I don't know.
He was retired.
Okay, see who posted that, though?
Mark.
I think
From
that's
HK Army.
fairly...
Yeah,
But
he's
no,
legit.
read the bottom line. Read the bottom line.
The paintball world is just got turned upside down again. The old boy Ollie Lang making his return. He said the only condition to returning is that he shoots the HK Army paint. It looks legit. I mean,
It's a great troll.
Okay,
It's fantastic.
if they're desperate enough to take up Guy Fieri like last week, then they're going to pick up Ollie Lang.
But I've seen so many people post it. Really? That's crazy.
Nick Sloyak wants to know if we're drinking cranberry juice there or what. It is. I ran out of ginger ale. I'm not going to lie to you.
That's
so
just
tonight we're
Pimm's.
drinking cranberry ginger ale with Pimm's. Pimm's and Josh is on the 40 Creek whiskey. So.
That'll be good for your bladder infection, Todd.
Hey, Nick, you know what? We should get you in on the show one of these days. I'd like to talk to you about the bit of the toss-up that's going on in the world of NXL and some of these teams. Yeah.
And
I hear Nick
Ollie
Sloyak
Lang's
is
actually
on a
come
new
back to play
team
for.
as well this year. Maybe X Factor? I think we talked about that last week, didn't
San Antonio.
Well, if there's one thing we know for sure, he'll be winning wherever he goes.
we? Yeah. Nick Sloyak is asking if we showed the new practice bunkers for... these are the new practice bunkers that his new team is playing behind. Did you see these things, guys? The new Air Ups tanks.
Fantastic.
These are Joe's APCs he's been asking for.
I'm waiting for an APC.
The only problem is when he tries to get in, they deflate.
That's right.
But there you go. There's the new tank from Air Ups. Very simplistic, but still looks pretty good, doesn't it?
See.
Now, that's
I
a
like
speedball
those.
bunker I can get behind.
Yes, you can, fatty. Just kidding.
It's glandular.
Ouch.
This here, real quick. This comes from Frank Labosetta. He says, you guys don't have any BTB swag for Young Guns, so I improvised and cover up that silly-ass sheep. Boom.
Silly ass shit.
Yeah. I'm expecting Todd Martinez to be pumping out a couple of these images in the next couple days,
That's
too.
right. Matching.
This hot off the press, Tipman TMC has a new air stock adapter.
Oh, nice.
Dynamic
From
Sports Gear. Yeah, it looks pretty not too shabby.
I've been following them on Instagrams. Very creepily, too.
GI's coming out with their own as well.
Yeah. Someone else I was expecting to come out with something like that would be Eric Engler, but instead he has a product for the First Strike FSC. Make sure that you guys tune into our coverage of Paintball Extravaganza. We're going to be releasing that for Eric Engler.
It's going to be the corporal
You know what?
kit.
Now make sure you support Eric Engler and his custom products, because it looks like he can't afford the electricity in that poster. If you buy some of his products, maybe you can get a new light bulb so you can actually see what he's working on.
Yeah.
Some HD LED lighting.
Also,
Yes,
in 4K.
yeah. Here we go as well. Oklahoma D-Day. Here is the breakdown coming up. Make sure you guys check that out. Let me see if I can find the poster for it as well.
Apparently Eric's already been making air stock adapters. Oops.
D-Day Adventure Game presents Oklahoma D-Day 2018. Eric Engler
Oklahoma.
and the Brad Pitts. So Eric Engler's supposed to be Brad Pitts. I see the look. I get that.
get it.
And Greg Hastings to the squad. Very cool. Certain shenanigans will ensue. I would like to get to that game, but
I would just like the shenanigans.
we already know Eric Engler's team's going to win, so
The winningest general in the world.
that's right. What he needs to become is part of the brigade. Yes, make sure you guys sign up
Is
for the
my mic
brigade.
on?
We are all members in the studio here of the brigade, as well as... Oh, that's not it. There was supposed to be another one here somewhere.
That's Tom
my bad.
Bertrand.
Yes, Tom Bertrand. Suck on it behind the bunker. Hope you guys all have a good show. He's sending in pictures from Mexico.
Cabo-
He's
Cabo San
Mexico.
Lucas.
He's in Mexico,
That's
so
awesome.
you have to pronounce it team.
Yeah, he's
That's
down Mexico
Team,
way.
team
I
Bertrand.
appreciate that, Tom. Thanks for the insult, and I hope you get Montezuma's revenge.
Or abducted and taken to the mountains.
What? That escalated quickly.
Then
Rather
we're
quickly.
going to ask for proof of life. So pew pew to you too, Tom Bertrand.
Enjoy, my friend.
We don't get to go to Mexico, but we do get to go to Paintball Extravaganza, which happens in just a couple of weeks.
And Jackson's.
So lots of paintball and deviled eggs coming at you live. We're gonna
Candied bacon, baby.
Bacon.
We're going to be
deviled egg.
broadcasting right outside that door right there on Wednesday night at Paintball Extravaganza, so make sure you come in and check that out.
Extravaganza.
Tour of Duty 2018. Make sure you follow Greg Hastings on his Tour of Duty at greghastings.com/Tour of Duty, and you'll see such games as Dreaded Legends, which Behind the Bunker is happy to support.
Oh.
Oklahoma D-Day, which apparently we're not Eric Engler. And Super Game. Make sure you guys check out Super Game and Cousins Big Game, June 2nd and 3rd. One other game, the last one, is Bones to Ashes on March 23rd to 25th. Make sure you guys sign up for that. Very cool. That's all that I got for the what's in the news today. I will tell you we have Mail Time, which is going to come up next. We have some more goggles that we want to show you guys tonight. We have Prices Right. We may even take some of your phone calls tonight. In fact, what I'll do is I'll put up the phone number here. You guys can etch it on your sketch pads, and maybe we'll get you guys to call in a little bit later.
Etch a sketch.
But I have a new segment I want to get to, and we'll get to that after Mail Time.
What?
And it was inspired by
I have to say goodnight to Milo. He's waiting to say goodnight. Can everyone say goodnight, Milo?
Good night, Milo.
All at once, or
Or just individually?
Oh, okay, I did.
I only do it creepily.
Don't say it creepily.
I'll be watching you sleep, Milo.
Ew.
I'll be under your bed.
Good night, Milo. Go
Good
to sleep.
night, buddy.
Milo will be dropping hashtag me too tomorrow. Good night, Milo.
Yeah, I'll be like Richard Dawson all over him.
Give us a kiss.
Thank you. So the new segment... Yeah, I know. Too far. The new segment I was thinking of was actually inspired by... I was over at Joe's house a couple days ago, and we were talking about what potentially if we were to decide to go away somewhere, and we were looking at travel websites and trying to decide on what would be a good location to go to. And, we're kind of going between a couple different locations, different countries as well. We started reading reviews, and I thought... half the fun is forget going away. Just read these reviews. They're fantastic. So I got to thinking about it. I had such a great time reading some of the horrible reviews. I went on Amazon and I started downloading paintball reviews. And I sorted them by 1-star reviews. So what I did was I printed off a whole bunch of 1-star reviews for specific products. I'm going to read 3 or 4 of them and see if you guys can actually guess the product.
Oh, I'm thinking I'm going to like this game, Todd.
Yes, sir.
I told you about this segment a long time ago, but I was I was comparing it to the adult novelty toy reviews.
You were.
Which, by the way, if you've got some free time, are hilarious.
Little did you know, Josh Subizabrickus used to work in adult toy novelty department. He was a researcher from high school to college. That's what put him through college.
Researcher and developer.
Tester.
I was sort of the Simon Stevens of the...
Oh, my gosh.
Well, if Simon Stevens at age 12 whittled out of wood his first paintball product, I know I got that half wrong. What did you whittle first?
Carl used
say this on
to
this show.
whittle
Milo
wood.
still might be awake.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Riley Smith is saying, "Oh Lord, I don't know if he likes my new segment idea or not. We'll try it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then it doesn't."
Meh. You guys
Meh.
didn't pay anything.
A couple things before we get started into mail time. Planet Eclipse guys, creators of incredible tournament paintball markers, soft goods, and gear with the winningest paintball markers in paintball. Check them out, and thank you for the sponsorship, guys. Mail time. I hear it.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is mail time. The time of the evening where I get to rip open my sack and read the correspondence that you all have sent in. And we're going to jump right into it because we have a handful of questions.
In the beginning, you fall out of a tree. Oh, sorry.
In the beginning, you fall out of a tree,
Oh, there we
stumble
go.
down a rocky cliff, wade chest deep through a mosquito-infested bog. Then you realize you're surrounded. It's
Gavin.
party time. You own a
Kevin, I'm
Tippin.
sorry.
Now combine
I'm sorry,
Empire,
Gavin.
JT, Tippin, V-Force, and you get the world's largest distributor of everything paintball, GI Sports. GI Sports is also hosting their Core Dealer Day event in Fort Lauderdale this week. Lots of new stuff will be released, and I know what some of it is. Pew pew.
I apologize to Gavin.
I don't.
Many,
at your
many,
face.
many
That's-
times.
If anyone's trying to get a hold of me on the internet, my computer's updating and sideways and all kinds of stuff. I can't pay attention, so I'm just here.
It's why our show isn't coming as crystal clear, because Joe's taking all our bandwidth, updating all the latest patches for Windows or...
I didn't do it intentionally. Just I turned it on. So
Gavin's still waiting, by the way.
Gavin's nostrils are flaring. He looks like he's a bull.
You can hear his teeth grinding from here.
I can see it.
If it wasn't for his blinking...
It's so great to be in the studio this evening, folks. Just let me know, Joe. Can I go? Oh, here we go.
Oh, there we go.
This is rehearsal.
It's a reboot.
Aren't you glad you're not sick anymore?
You jerks. All right, first piece of mail comes to us from David saying he wants to know what pods do you recommend when playing woods ball / scenario ball?
That's a good question. It's almost too bad they didn't have larger ones. I use 140s, like standard pods, but it'd be nice if they had larger ones so you can take more paint on the field.
I use 100 round pods because I can put them into standard 30 round pouches. I use Condor AK pouches, so it'll take my TMC mags and it'll also take my 100 round pods.
But why lock lid pods, Matt?
Are they not 160?
Yep.
Oh, I guess. Okay, I thought you just like to have your paint
Yep.
locked away so no one can steal it
I
off your
forget the
end.
exact
Yup.
quantity, but-
Now, if you're
That's why I
playing,
use
if
them.
you're playing a big game scenario game, Pinocchio has 180 pods as well.
I've always been pronouncing it Pinocchio.
Pinocchio.
Hey, Pinocchio!
All right, so
What about the Max Loader?
Sounds like when I was a
Max Loader.
Max Loader.
Yeah.
That's not a pod, though.
all right,
It could be one
technicality.
It could be one giant motorized pod if you think about it.
Tribal Disturbance says, what about 160s by Virtue? Yeah. Yeah,
Do they have 160s?
I think
Yeah,
so.
why not?
Yeah. 500 round bag taped to your belt, says Lee Cuddle. Yeah.
Who tapes them to their belt?
Well, zip tie would be more classy.
I thought that's why they. I thought that's why they put cargo pockets in BDUs.
Well, you have
Yeah.
to take the onion off the belt first.
Oh, I was going there. Damn you,
Yeah.
Matthew.
that was good.
Some purple jackass says Pinocchio has 180 rounds too. Hey, Daniel, nice to see you, pal. He won't be tuning in after my comment, but I apologize.
It's
I
always
miss
nice.
Barney.
It's always
I do
nice to
miss
see Barney
Barney.
before Todd scares him off.
Oh, and Daniel comes back and he says Virtue is 165. So for those of you that are putting only 160 in, you're losing out.
Why not use 165 round pods, but use 50 cal?
Oh, that's
Ah.
true.
Like you can jam 200 into any old pod. It's just they don't come out round anymore.
Suppose.
Khaleesi
Just force
Mosley in the chat says it's pronounced like the Disney character Pinocchio.
Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Pinocchio.
Hey, are you
That's
going to
Canadian
extravaganza?
Pinocchio. Yeah, you're right.
Did you? Oh, I learned something today. Did you know Americans, like, when they get their paycheck, they spell it CHECK? Did you know
Yes,
that?
that's correct. We spell it CHEQUE.
That's right.
Yeah, they spell check,
Check.
just like check.
It's a check.
Like a check mark.
Yeah, but it's not a check. It's a check.
That's right.
It's a check.
It's a check. It's your paycheck.
It's a check.
It's a check.
Pinocchio.
It's weird.
Kenneth says hello from Norway.
I'm
Hey,
calling
Kenneth, how are you?
BS. Kenneth isn't in Norway. Oh, wait, look at his last name. Maybe he is.
I would say he
Looks
is.
like he's in a sauna in that photo.
And we just lost Norway.
All right. Next question comes to us from
Did we
Tom.
answer that? I guess we did.
We
yeah,
did.
yeah.
Yeah. Next question comes to us from Tom. I'm on a beach right now, you jerk, Bertrand. Wants to know opinions on the Die Dam. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews. Gentlemen, around the horn, what do you guys think?
Get a defender.
Sorry, I missed.
Well,
the
tell us how you really feel, Joe.
Die
Get a
Dam.
defender.
Okay.
What do you think?
It's okay. The problem with that is it's a neat idea, and they have the mags are up till the Tippmann TMC. I would say the Die Dams had the best mags. It's neat where you can switch back and forth on the fly from your hopper fed to mag fed. But I don't like the engine that's inside of it. They put their low end gun inside as an engine, and I think if you're paying premium dollar, they should have made it more of the DM engine in it. Had they have done that and still charged that price, I think that's would have been one of the best markers or mag-fed markers on the market.
It certainly would have been an impressive shooter.
Yeah.
Not that it isn't.
Yeah.
Like,
But I mean,
just would have been
it's
gooder.
good. I just think that the evaluation on it is a little steep and heavy, and the mags are a little on the pricey side. But it is of decent quality, and if you really like it, then go for it. But before you get into things like the drum mag on it, make sure that you research it, because a lot of guys don't consider the drum mag an official mag fed, or sorry, the box mag a mag fed friendly
mag.
thing. So do check it out.
I have yet to meet anybody that's bought a Defender that said they wish they hadn't. That says a lot for it, right? You don't see them up for resale very often. So the people who are buying them are keeping them, which is a really good sign.
Yeah. Riley Smith says, I disagree, Todd. They saved themselves money while still having the quality needed. I disagree. With the price of what a Die Dam is new, you can almost buy a DM. So why, I don't know. I mean, it's a decent gun if that's what you want, but I think it's a little overpriced. What do you guys think in the chat? Let's let the people at home that are watching the show read your comments. What do you guys think on the Die Dam while we move on to the next question?
Oh, I just noticed that Command Bros are in the chat.
You jerk, Matt.
What did I miss?
Carry on with the command.
He just left him in the frame while we were moving on. Just to look like in it.
So I was on the Facebooks, and I happened to catch Command Bros unboxing video of some really cool shirts they got. But I have to say, Command Bros, I am calling you out right now. Okay, we here have knife game when it comes to unboxing. Step up your knife game. You can't use a bread knife to open a box you got in the mail. Come on,
sacrilege.
come on.
At least use a butter knife.
He's like, we need a knife. He pulls out this massively long bread knife.
Awesome.
I was like, what? What? So
I thought you were
that.
calling the Command Bros out for not giving us a T-shirt. You
True.
know my mailing address.
True. I believe you sent brick tops and patches and stuff. So
I
you got to reciprocate.
Actually, I don't think I sent them out yet.
you might get it. It might have bread knife cuts in it. Though.
All right. Next question comes from Bobby D. Inc. in discussion about the OG round robin style tournaments versus X-ball / division tournaments. What do you prefer?
I like the old round robins because you play a game and you sit around and chat and have stories with your buddies, and then you go back and you play. That's all awesome and everything, but the new X-Ball and Race 2 formats is far more productive. You come out, you play a game, you sit out for like 20 minutes, and you play again, and then you go home early. I think I like the new format far better. I mean, when you guys were playing House League and stuff, that's the old format that they're talking about. You guys would have a great one game with a 4 or 5 minute time limit, or 7-man if you're playing 7-man. And then you'd walk off the field and you'd be sitting for 45 minutes getting cold, and then come back out for another game. I do like the new format where you're playing for 15, 20 minutes, and then you sit off for half an hour, and then you come back again. I personally like that. What about you, Josh? You hyperball timing. You'd play a game, and then they'd have to squeegee all the nooks and crannies of the hyperball field, and then you'd be sitting for a while.
Pressure wash.
I don't know what you're talking about. No, I liked having the idea that you could play a game and have 30 minutes to 45 minutes in between. Gives you enough time to get rehydrated, refocus, do any repairs that you have to, or maintenance or whatever. And then you have enough to get a little bit of bite to eat, and then you're back on the field. So you're not spending all day in a lull, or you're not off the field for too long, so you're not getting stiff and cold and all that fun jazz.
Gregorian Beck has a good point. He says, I like the new X-Bowl format so that 1 point does not determine the winner. That's true, because when you drop a point in a regular traditional round robin, that really makes a big effect on it. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
I like how you guys left me there. I might as well just have the camera angle on
I thought
me.
you were going to say something important, but
He sort of trailed off there. All right. Next question comes to us from George Can't Stand Ya.
Can't stand you.
Is this a troll?
Pseudonym, but
Oh,
yes,
okay.
I'm not going to announce his real name because that's what he signed it off on. BTB, I'm purchasing rural land in the near future with the hopes of to provide big game destination for my fellow Utah players. Looking for some advice on a couple of things. First, what's the best compressor setup for around $5,000 that could serve up to 100 people?
Oh.
That's a tough one.
And are bulk tanks needed? All that wonderful stuff.
Oh, yeah, for sure. The compressor is one thing. If you guys are, here's a little bit of an insight for all of you guys that go to your field and kind of don't really understand the nuances of it. When you guys go show up in the morning, whether it's a big game or a regular day of play, you and all your buddies come with an empty tank and you want to fulfill. So you go and fill up your tank. Problem with that is all of you go from 0 to 4,500 or 0 to 3,000, and you take all of that air. And without a big bulk cascading system, so if you need more than just 5 or 6 big tanks, your air goes from 45 all the way down to 3,000 or even 2,800 real fast. And if you don't have a fast compressor to keep up, you're going to get half-fill air tanks in the morning. But the problem is if you have a fast compressor to fill those bulk tanks up, if it fills too fast, your compressor only runs for a short amount of time. Your compressor doesn't like being turned on and off, so you want a smaller CFM unit that runs longer so that it stays on longer. So it's kind of the oxymoron of that. So what I would suggest is on your $5,000, put more money into tanks, have a bigger bulk system lined up, and then get yourself a smaller unit.
Let's put it into perspective for people. It's like you go to the Golden Corral and everyone's really hungry, and you all go to the steak section, you have your big plate and you fill it up. Everyone takes all the steak and there's none left, so you need a system, a backup system. That's how the
have a cow in the
analogy.
back.
Yeah.
Cow.
Nick, if that was you that was calling, and I apologize, give me another call.
It's
sorry, Gavin was
our
on a
way
roll
of
and I didn't
welcoming
wanna-
you to
All
the
right,
show.
you know
We
what?
hung up on Simon too, so
Did we really? Oh, not tonight. But we.
You know what? It
hang
sounds
up on
like
everybody,
hopefully it's Nick coming in or somebody else calling. But we'll do one more question on our Cinch Up My Sack after that and save the question for the rest of the week. So John Jones says, I've been enjoying the custom goggles, so how about doing custom playing shirts next? There's some
great
great
idea.
examples of that out there. So Todd, as producer, well, no, that's Matt the Crypt as producer.
Playing
Can we
shirts?
please get a playing shirt segment?
Skirts or shirts?
Let's go skirts first.
Custom playing skirts.
Oh,
Sure.
no, don't, because then we're going to
That
get
would be an
people
Oh,
sending
no,
it.
I take that back. Okay,
David
shirts.
Justice Reaper, wait. Don't hit that send button. I don't want to see you in your
Justice.
kilt.
All
Hey,
right.
Do you know that his kilt has been slowly inching up his thigh the last couple years?
Oh, you.
do you notice his voice is getting slowly higher and higher?
There we go.
Oh, let's see if...
Hey, Aunt Betts is in, Todd.
Whoa, let's see. Who do we have on the phone? Hello? Hello?
Apparently they've hung up on us.
looking for?
Yeah, I'm
I
not
can
sure who that
see
was,
it
but...
in her-
Very cool. So, why don't we move on here then? So you got all your questions.
I'm going to save a couple of that, but I do want to let everybody know that Aerops is proudly made in the U.S. of A. Thick
Oh.
welded seam, stainless steel hardware, multiple color options, and layouts available. Oh my goodness. The 2018 Fields are shipping. So if you need an upgrade to your kit, you can contact Aerops.com on the Facebooks or see them on the interwebs. Aerops, the only bunkers BTB uses.
Yeah. So I just got a sympathy message. It is from Brick Talk himself, from the Command Bros. He says, send me 4 of y'all sizes.
Yeah, buddy.
Y'all sizes.
Hey, brick top, I'm a medium, baby. Thanks for the hookup.
I will after the show. Sorry. I'm sorry to call you out on that, but we'd love to have some shirts. I'm so sorry, dude.
I would. I'd rock that. I'd wear that at the church.
Did you see them?
Yeah.
They are pretty cool.
Yeah, they are pretty
What
cool.
do they look like? I didn't see them.
What's going on?
Hey, we got someone on the line. Who are we speaking to this time?
This is Jesse with Travel Disturbance.
There we go. Hey, Jesse.
How are you, pal?
Great.
Yeah, are you calling to tell us to get off the air, or are you enjoying the show tonight?
No, I'm actually calling to endorse Air Ups.
Oh,
there we go.
They are wonderful bunkers.
They're not only wonderful, but I would say they're sleek and sexy.
Yes,
Their curves are...
and big.
Big and curvy.
Big curves.
Big and curly, baby.
Someone needs to
If the
Brent
Kardashians were
in this.
Air Ups bunkers.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you, as a field owner, we've had Air Ups bunkers for what now, Joe? 7 years at least?
7 or 8 years, yes.
And actually, it's been longer than that, I think, to be honest with you. And they've been fantastic. The only reason why we get rid of them is because we want a new color. We kind of get bored of what we have, so we sell them off and we get new bunkers. Really?
And I really enjoy their color selection. I just ordered some orange and black and some green and blacks as well.
I saw some
Cool.
green and
Oh,
black
nice.
fields that he posted on his website. They're slick. And sorry, you orange and black.
Orange and black would be nice.
yeah.
It'd be like the Eye of the Tiger.
And Air Ups has a 3-year warranty on their bunker system.
And they're proudly made in the USA, not in
US of
Morocco. What's made in
That's
Morocco? Dates? Camels?
Lemurs?
Camel
No,
toes?
yeah, lemurs.
I think it's that French brand. Seb probably knows.
Oh,
When
Le Tabernacle?
we used to have a problem with our Air Ups bunkers, and we'd have to get Seb to call in because their tech support was all in French. So he'd have to call in, and he'd have to have a baguette so he could translate with.
And a
True.
beret.
Yeah. Oh, we have another call coming in, sir. I'm going to hang up on you. Thank you for the call. And we're going to see who else
Take
is
it
here.
easy.
Cheers,
Take care.
pal. See ya.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Hello. You're on the air.
Hello there, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Who do we have?
What are you wearing right
I am wearing some French pasties.
I smell poutine.
I'm wearing
He's got his track shorts on.
Hello. Why are you not here, my friend?
Why do your eyebrows look so angry tonight, Todd Jack?
I think this is a troll. I think we need to hang up on Simon Stevens.
No, it's not.
Seb, we miss you in the studio, pal. Hopefully it sounds okay at home.
I'm packing up to move here, and I'm watching you fine gentlemen on. Keep doing your thing. Bless
Thank
your
you.
heart.
Carry
And
on.
Very nice.
We'll come-
A show's not a show unless Seb tells us to bless
Bless
our
our
hearts.
hearts.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That needs to be a T-shirt.
Well, I could say a lot worse things.
Yeah.
And I miss Garvin Shawarma.
I know, buddy. It's like we can't be in the studio at the same time.
Ah, Garvin shawarma.
Pokeroo.
I'm tasty,
Shawarma.
tasty and spicy.
And salty.
Yeah.
All
Awesome.
right, well, you guys enjoy your pretzels and keep rocking.
All right, see you, buddy.
Thanks, Seb.
See ya.
See you, pal. Ciao.
Au revoir.
So, speaking of salty, Matt, come over to my computer for a second. This is what the Behind the Bunker crew are going to be wearing in the next couple of
That's
weeks.
right. Look at that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Command Bros. Let's see that.
That is one.
I told you it
kick-ass
was
shirt.
cool.
That's good. Is something okay here?
Nick Miller used to do that.
Maybe he's standing on a... Maybe one shoe's bigger than the other. I'm just kidding. Those are great shirts.
They are.
Oh, we have another phone call. Shall we take it or should we move on?
Take it.
That's what she said. Who do we have on the line today?
Hi, it's Carl Rambo Mori from last week.
Hey, how are you, sir?
Oh, you.
I just want to let you know I figured out what was wrong with my Alpha Black Elite. And I just want to let you know Eric Engler contacted me. And I just want to let you guys know it's good to go. And I just want to ask if you guys can keep rocking and keep going.
Well, you gotta let
Get
us
off
know.
that. I just want to let you know.
But I do want to apologize that we had Eric Engler get a hold of you.
Oh no, you're not.
You can hashtag me to that if you want.
We had some.
Especially you, Todd. You know you're always the trouble one.
Yeah, well, we usually have salesmen that try to call us and sell us things, and we just send them Eric's number.
What was the problem?
Yeah, what was the problem? We
You
want
left
to
us
know.
hanging.
Oh, the fire mechanism. One of the rounds was stuck inside the fire mechanism, and the air was coming inside the fire mechanism, and the air was just coming out where the round is, and that was why I had to take the whole gun apart, clean out the whole fire mechanism, and then when I fired it, ran good to go.
So I would like to tip my hat to over-the-air gun tech Joseph P. Kimpson, who diagnosed that for you.
Sir, I appreciate the phone call. We're going to let you go. We have another 2 or 3 calls here. Let's take them real quick. Thank you for calling, sir.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hello, this is Bricktop.
Hey! Don't tell me you're shirtless because you're trying to cram it in an envelope right now.
Did you say?
You're not shirtless trying to put a shirt in an envelope right now, are you?
Oh, no.
Okay, that's good. You're in a bath with candles. That's better.
The only way to watch PTV.
I'm in the tub with bubbles thinking about the show.
Yeah, I've got gas too when I think of the show. Oh boy, nice to have you on the show. I don't think we've officially ever had you on the show.
Other than you being
No,
in chat.
yeah. We've been on Reaper's show together, but I've never been on Behind the Bunker.
That's right. Well, that restraining order still has a couple of weeks, and then when that's done, we should be okay to go.
Right. You shouldn't have did it.
Very cool. Well, thank you for calling into the show, sir. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I feel bad that now we're asking for T-shirts, but they are.
Oh, no. I deserve it. Look, when the bros first started out, y'all played our little spot videos, our little tutorials, like Behind the Bunker is where it's at. You know what I mean?
No, I
When I
appreciate
think
that.
of paintball, I think of Behind the Bunker.
No, and I mean, in reference to playing your videos, we hit some hard times back then, and I mean, we're pretty, I'm just teasing.
You haven't got the T-shirt yet, Todd. You're
Yeah,
clearing
that's
the
true.
deal.
That's true.
Hey, we help each other out. You know,
That's
y'all
right.
had a hard time. We were trying to get in there. You know, it went both ways.
That's right.
Exactly. Yeah, we heard about
I'm
going
all
both
I
ways.
like going both ways.
Yeah, he beat me to it. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you calling in, sir. Maybe one of these days we'll get you on. I know we featured some of your goggles and some of your events and stuff, so keep sending that stuff in, and we'll definitely keep promoting.
All right, we'll do. Thanks, guys.
Awesome.
Y'all
Take care.
have that show too.
All right. Take care, sir.
All
See
right.
you. Ciao. Bye. Should I have asked to make sure those shirts were 100% cotton? Because I don't want a polyester blend.
Beggars can't be choosers, Todd.
I'm only kidding. So I'd like to try a little bit of our new segment today, and bear with me. I don't have a theme song or anything yet. And I'll tell you, this took me a
We better
couple
not do that. That'll be a
hours.
soundbite next week.
This took me a couple hours to kind of sift through because I kind of got lost on Amazon on paintball stuff. Now, I'll also preface this by saying one thing. I'm not picking on manufacturers. These are all things that I just happen to see and order and read, and some of them I found amusing, so I thought I'd do it. So I will also preface it by saying that everything that's on Amazon has at least one-star review, and I don't care if you have the best product or not. This is not a dig at any of the manufacturers or products. It shouldn't tell you to not buy it just because I'm reading this tonight. So with that being said, let's see if I can
It's
read
just like
some of
us
this.
giving out advice. Don't follow it.
Don't listen to us. All right, so I'm just going to read you a couple of these. And remember, I only sorted it by one-star reviews, so you have to take it verbatim. And I want you guys to kind of figure out what it is, and I've tried to keep some of the clues in. One-star review. Very happy 13-year-old in bold letters. I am so sorry my return window closed before my son was able to use them. And I'm also reading exactly what they have. So if you think my grammars were bad, it's me reading. They ones that did break when they hit the target, which weren't many, were powder. So he's claiming that some of his paintballs were actually so dry they were powder inside. They either didn't shoot straight, were dried out inside, or didn't break at all.
Was it Terratex?
I brought this brand because the brand of paintball place had been going Very disappointed. And you're going to get a headache because I did too when I read all these. Cheap your bag, or check your bag, or no, it says cheap your bags before you go on the field. I think that means check your bags.
Cheap them.
Might have been good, but received it too damaged to use. Had a forklift hole through the side of the box. Okay. Bad paint, says Mike. You would be stupid to keep running this crap in your guns. Don't know if I got a bad batch, but balls curved 15 to 20 feet out. Had a lot of dimples, didn't break good. If you cheap Titman 98, it's okay, but any speed guns and you will just make mess.
Guns.
My head is breaking.
Sounds like me writing technical reports at work.
Speed guns.
And the last review on this paintball, ordered yellow, got brown.
Boo. 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 That one's quite obviously true. Boo.
So obviously we know it's paintballs. Anyone want to take a stab at what brand it is?
No.
Or what it is?
Not really.
Okay. It was Valken Infinity. Not again, and I'm not picking on anybody. this is what it just happens
Vulcan
to
Infinity
be.
does have like a brown and gray. But question.
Yeah.
For some reason Seb asked Matt the creep a question. Why do pretzels make me thirsty? And then someone flagged him for spam in the chat.
That's no good.
Who flagged Seb for spam?
All right, new
No?
product, and this one
All right, well, I
had
guess we'll skip right over it.
this one had a
Sorry,
page
Seb.
of 1-star reviews.
A page.
A
Nice.
page. So it feels harsh to criticize this given the price. The build quality is good, but I'm afraid it just doesn't work well. If you want to play something that resembles paintball, there isn't enough power to project the ball with enough force to break it reliably. Save your money and put it towards a more serious marker. This next one says, never did work. Cheap. Very cheap. My son was never able to use it. It never did work. This one by Angelo says, 1 star. Didn't even come with one paintball to test. Rachel,
I want a test ball.
Rachel said 1 star. Cheap. And then this one by a random Amazon customer says, don't waste your money. I fired 6 times, 3 rounds each time. Then it was jammed. I call support, but they couldn't tell me how to fix. It cost me $11.50 to send it back. Everyone getting that it's a gun at this point?
Yep.
Yes.
Number 5, this is by Dina. Don't buy it if you want a working product. Wow, that's harsh. The paintballs were 2 leg and only 1 out of 3 worked. My event was no fun. I feel bad for them. What do you guys think? What kind of paintball gun is it?
I wanted to say Splatmaster, but that doesn't make any sense.
You were right.
No. What,
Splatmaster.
really?
It is a Splatmaster.
Really?
I was gonna
Yep.
say Splatmaster because of the doesn't have enough force.
That's right.
to
It
break
is
it.
a Z100.
Not like the one I'm wearing.
Now,
Splatmaster T-shirt.
Just to give you guys a heads up, a Z100, Joe, what is it crony at? 140?
Like 140.
If that.
Yeah.
And a lot of the low impact paintball, the 50 caliber paintballs, they're pretty hard to start with. When Splatmaster first came out, it had a proprietary round, a Splatmaster round that was actually made with the same shell as Ultra Evil. So it broke, it didn't break. So when it first came out, it was a
broke,
great
but it didn't break?
concept. It broke.
Oh, okay.
It done broke.
It done broke.
It done
good.
broke.
Done
Well, you said it
good.
broke, but it didn't break.
Yeah.
So I know.
Okay.
It
Didn't break in the gun, but it broke on contact. But
Right.
it was the Ultra Evil shell, which everyone knows is pretty great.
See if you guys can guess this product. It's not a paintball gun.
Thanks
First
for giving
time.
it away.
Okay, well, it could be anything. The first time I took it out to park, the air leaked out. Very disappointing. I will never be buying this item again. So does 1 star also imply that your grammar is 1 star?
It's a tank.
I thought that's what the ratings were.
It's a single use.
grammar.
It's a single use CO2 tank.
This is good, but it tangles up way too often, but
remote
heavy.
line.
Oh, remote line.
Is that what you think? This is not good. Line tangles up way too often. Heavy duty lines, but the end busted on me in the middle of the game. You're right. It was a remote line.
Good job, Matt.
Do not buy this. First time out, and the O-ring blew when disconnecting it from the gun. It
Let's
has
just use
now
air.
done this every time. Yeah. So remote line. That was an easy one.
This segment is less exciting than I thought it was going to be.
It is. It's the grammar. I'm having a hard time getting past the grammar.
Okay, in the original production meeting, I pitched that Todd would read two different reviews. One would be from an adult novelty toy, and one would be from a paintball product. And you had to pick which one was paintball.
That's true. That would have been good. Why didn't I do that?
I don't know.
Maybe
it was
the
like
next one's
3
gonna
years
be
ago.
This is for the
You did have a lot of
It would sound like this.
Brian Coke.
Swabs effortlessly. Or...
Well, no, it'd be other things like lubed it up, but it still didn't work right.
I would say swabs effortlessly. Went in the hole without effort. Then what would it be?
Yeah, or my partner and I tried this in the woods, and it broke the first time.
All right, here's my last one. I think I'll try this.
Okay.
Bad, so bad. I can't even come up with the details. It might make me sick. This one by Holly. I didn't like it at all.
See?
This one by
That's
Gwen.
an adult novelty toy review. I didn't like it at all.
My boys ages 12 till 9 did not like this. They returned it after 3 days.
See? Adult novelty.
Ew.
Yeah. My kids said the things jumped around a lot, but it was difficult to use.
See?
The
Adult
games
novelty.
were bought also did not line up with my remote. Any ideas of what this is? You're too busy trying to figure out how to look straight. You get killed before you even stop looking around the ground and sky. No, this is Greg Hastings' tournament paintball.
Really?
There's like 1,000 reviews, and there was 6 bad ones. So
That's a good average.
actually, it's not bad.
Well, it's like half the reviews you read, like for video games, is like, put in computer, work not good, poor, boo. It's like, well, how do you know this idiot put it in his computer? How do you know he didn't put the disc in his toaster?
Yeah.
Like,
Dan McClellan has a good comment. Anything autococker would sound adult novelty-ish.
yeah. Every time I play with it, it goes.
I keep short stroking.
I enjoy the hammer.
The hammer's a little too heavy.
That's a sexy beaver tail.
Yeah. The pressure was too high.
We got down to the 3-way and blew an O-ring.
My lower pressure regulator.
The hammer was bottoming out. Yeah. All right. well,
Balls
we'll
got
move on.
stuck in the feed tube.
All right. Well, we'll revamp that segment if you guys didn't enjoy that. That took me an awful long time to find
I'm
all
sorry,
that.
Todd.
No,
I
that's
just fell
fine.
asleep.
We should start rating our segments as good or sleepy.
Yeah. What was that?
Dwayne King said, "I'll give this segment a 1-star review."
Yeah, you should.
So
Take
it
your-
was
take
it was
your
sleepy.
bag of chips.
What's that Bette Midler song? You guys took the wind out of my sails, out of my wings.
The
or
wind beneath my wings.
Yeah,
isn't
you
it?
took it away. All right.
Hurry
well,
up,
why
it's
don't we
garbage night.
have a couple more things to get to. We have Prices Right. We also have your goggles to have a quick look at, and we have we were going to take a couple more of your phone calls, but maybe we will get into some Prices Right real quick.
Sure. Let's take that number down. It's obnoxious.
Yeah.
It's cutting off Joe's head.
Well, I was going to say it's kind of nice. It blocks up Joe's.
Why you gotta be like that?
All right, let's have a look at this thing. First up for bid. Let me find it, Matt. Sorry, one sec.
No worries.
All right.
Oh,
This is listed as custom Titman A5 paintball
Nice.
marker. It's a $249 Manhunter.
it looks like a manhunter. All right.
Yeah. This was previously owned by Hall & Oates.
Whoa. I was going to go there too. Damn.
Were you really?
I was.
Oh,
Watch
I
out for it.
Come on.
That's great. All right, what are you guys going to bid on this? Who won last time? Did Joe? I think Joe
took
won
it
last
away.
time.
Joe had a decisive win.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I am, by the way, for all of you guys that are home, that are listening, I have 8 more Amazon 1-star reviews, and they're all getting ripped and they're all getting thrown away. Thank you for trying. Not going to happen again.
Good effort, Tom.
All right. Let's try an old segment that actually is fun to do. So, custom Titman A5 Manhunter. Joe, how much you bidding on this?
Oh, sorry, $249.
$249.
Jerk.
Well, you're next.
$250.
Oh, come on.
Josh.
$251.
Well,
You know it's going to be $250, right?
Greg Hayes says $1 or $165. Russ Carroll $220. Lee Cuddle $450. Bob.
But it's
and $5 a pound, Bob, says Paul Poston.
But it's got the Boba Fett logo on it.
Where?
Yeah.
By the
I don't
trigger.
know about that.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
It does. You
Maybe.
can quite clearly see it.
Eric Engler says $225, and Kathy, she's a girl, Wilson says $135. This sold for $300.
Zuby.
Josh.
Good effort, Josh.
That's what I get for just bidding $1 more than the highest.
Custom Tippmann A5 paintball gun. Custom built paintball gun, adult owned. Started out as a build proof Tippmann A5 converted to a mag fed and bought 10 20 round D mags. Has an apex barrel to curve shots and get better accuracy. Folding stocks, and for another 100, I can throw in an ACOG scope that's not pictured.
It's the scope on top right there.
That's a box
Oh,
of D mags.
okay.
So just as you see what's in the picture there, the gun, the D-mags, the conversion, and all of the nonsense that's there. What are you guys thinking? Josh, you get to start early on this. And I forgot to tell you, this is a Craigslist, not an eBay, so I don't know if that changes your mentality.
Oh, I don't know if it does.
John says $350. Matthew Mooney says $350, Bob, as well.
I was going to say 301.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Greg Beck says $201, and Lee Cuddle $359.99 or $365.99. Joe, what do you? Joe, what are you thinking?
No, Josh is first.
He already
He
gave
just
it
did.
What did he say?
301.
Oh,
You never listen to me anymore.
I do listen to you.
That couples counseling's not working.
No, it's not.
260.
Clearly.
I'm probably wrong.
Tracy Santos, she's a girl too, says $285. But what does Gavin Sharma think?
200 even, Bob.
$200.
Richard Carter said 975.
Okay, well, don't laugh at Richard Carter. Tell me what that says on there.
Get out. $1,400.
Shut the front door.
Thank you to Timmy Hanley, who found this on Craigslist. Thank
Good
you
job,
to Timmy
Tim. Nice
Hanley.
find.
If you guys find anything out there that is that ridiculous,
Zuby, good job.
Now, Tim, you have to tell us in the chat. You didn't buy that, did you?
he was proud of that. He got it. Look at the deal he got, he said in his email. All right. Paintball accessories. Double swab clean for paintball gun barrel.
Double glasses. Say that again.
So this is a paintball accessory. Double swab clean for paintball gun barrel.
To be happy shooting or what? Like,
It's happy fun time bidding now.
hashtag thank.
Yeah.
Where is it? Where is it? Find that button. Get the button. Get the button. You better hit the right button, too. Where is it?
I can't find
Where
it.
It's still on there.
you've lost it.
I can see it from here.
Where? Up or down?
No, not there. Not there. Laura. There we go.
All right, so we have double swab clean for paintball gun barrel.
Okay, day.
Happy to be clean.
Wolf has a good comment for back-to-back cleaning. Well done.
All right, let's bid. Why not?
For the two girls in your life. All right, so who needs to bid on that?
That's
Zuby?
$4.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Dollar
All right.
each?
They're clearly
yeah.
Red's knockoffs. All right, so you're thinking $4. Josh, what are you thinking?
I was going to say $24.99.
Richard Knott says $30. Riley Smith says $40. Lee Cuddall 50 cents plus $25 shipping. George Hay $12.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. What do you think? Brandon McCall says,
say,
"Oh
Gavin?
snap!" All right, Joe. What are you thinking? You're the last.
$16.
Okay, this sold for $45.
Shut up. What the
I like how you accuse me of lying.
You are.
I'm just making it up just to screw with Gavin. This will interest a few of you guys in the panel because a few of you guys had this and a few of us quite enjoy these.
I didn't like this finish.
Oh, my
Truthfully,
gosh.
I
I did.
hated this
I
finish.
really did.
But you could anodize this anything you want. This
You
is,
hated it too?
No, I liked it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't like this one.
I
But
didn't like
would-
that one.
I'd anodize it black or even now tan. Think if you anodize that tan.
Oh, Coyote Brown. Good thinking.
WGP VF Tactical Autococker. This is the only tactical version of an autococker that came from Wargame products. It is beautiful. Aside from the anno, which you may or may not like,
I
it had a
like.
clamping feed neck, steel braided hose, Had a Venturi Delrin bolt inside. Has a rail. Only autococker that ever came stock with a Picatinny rail for front light or laser mount. Tactical Caner kit.
Yes.
Which
Yes.
came stock with a gun. That's the only autococker that ever came with a tactical Caner kit. But otherwise, it had the Oracle trigger frame on it.
It actually came with the on-off too.
Yeah, it did too. It did too. This was a really good price point as well, but I don't believe they made a ton of them.
They didn't. Remember the ones we got? We got ours for the first. They were made by Jeff Orr for the first Oklahoma D-Day they ever had, and ours have no serial numbers on them.
Yeah.
Pretty fantastic.
Now,
Yeah, well, mine has serial numbers, so there.
Oh,
now
whatever.
Nick Sloyak is guessing 575, and
And a
Nick is a
Flag Riders
proponent of old
A
school
cocker,
markers. And
I think mine has a Flag Riders jewel on it too.
Is it?
I would say you want to stick around in and around that area, but not there. Carl Moray says 350 to 365. There's no ranges here. You got to pick your actual thing. Like Greg Beck, 276. Now that's a man who knows what he thinks he wants to bid. Paul Poston, $900. Bob.
You had one, eh, Kevin?
No.
No?
Keith
Oh, I thought you
Kaminsky
did.
says, where did the Caner name come from? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Maybe someone else can answer that. Sean Riddle says,
was-
I have one of those.
It was
Don't
short
I,
form
Joe?
for heavy.
No, you do not, Sean. That just gave me permission to take his. All right, so what are you guys thinking? Brandon McCall says, Nick is high. Well, yeah. Well, what are you guys thinking?
So?
Yeah.
Doesn't he live in California?
No, he lives in Chicago.
Illinois. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he lived in a cool city.
It's when does it become legal for us in Ontario? July?
August.
No, it got pushed
Be-
back.
before July. They said summer. July was never a timeline. They said, but
Okay, so there's no date.
there's no date. But 2000, it'll be this year, sometime in the summer.
2018
I was
sometime.
talking to some people the other day about that as well, and I used your reference, and I'm going to, and I apologize, but I am going to do the same thing as you are. First day that marijuana becomes
don't say
legal.
anything.
You don't want
Don't.
me to say it?
No.
But you said it on the show, jerk ass.
Did I say it on the show?
I don't
You
think
did.
so.
No, I said it
Okay,
off
then I'm not
air.
gonna say.
Don't say anything. Yeah,
You have to tell, can you
Wait
tell
for
me
the
after the show?
you'll
Yeah.
queer the deal.
We'll put it on the after show.
Yes.
Remember when we used to have an after show?
I quite enjoyed that.
That was pretty fun. We didn't record it. We just left it live. And for those of you that are sticking around, we had like a 5 or 10 minute conversation about stuff, and it
Yeah, but
wasn't
then
recorded.
Joe ended it because he was always in a hurry to leave to put
For-
up the
usually
It was
for
Hawaii
Hawaii,
5-0.
that's
That's
what
when
I
Hawaii
was
5-0
on.
came in.
45 on.
It's on Friday nights now,
Yeah.
but still.
All right, Nick Sloyak has created our hashtag jerkass.
Jerk ass.
That sounds about right.
Very good. All right, enough of your palaver here. Let's what do we got here?
Zuby, you're up.
Zuby, what are you thinking? Tracy Santos says 545.
425.
425. Phil Ramirez says 275. Phil won't wear the ribbon. Joe, what are you thinking?
I said 575.
575.
I remember when I was shopping for one of these, like looking around, I found that those ones actually were less than the black ones. But I never saw any olive ones for sale.
Maybe I'm
which was
wrong,
interesting.
but I've always heard that tan, because we've talked to people within some of the bigger companies, tan is one of the hardest
Colors to anodize.
colors to keep consistent and anodize the same because the yellows and the greens that are in it.
Oh, it's like, yeah, well, it's the same thing in the automotive industry. Any car that's yellow costs an
Automotive.
absolute fortune to manufacture.
Automotive.
Yeah, in automotive. Because in order to get the paint correct, because yellow shows up differently in sunlight than inside a factory, so yellow is notoriously hard to get.
And black cars look better in the
In the
shade.
shade.
They do.
In fact,
Is that
that was
true?
Ford's original saying: you can have any color you want as long as it's black.
All right, Gino Vanelli.
Sean Riddle has an olive one as well.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Are you sure?
If he has to ask if he has a camel one, he doesn't have an olive one either.
Well, Sean's gear bag is where I got my olive one.
That's true. All right, what are you guys thinking?
I'm thinking 500.
$500. All right, this sold on eBay for $405.
We all overbid.
I was originally going to say 400, but
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to the overbid. I'm sorry.
whoops, a dizzy.
All right, so $405. To be honest, that's a good deal.
That is
Not
a
only
good
are you
deal.
getting a tactical kind of a very limited edition,
But the
you're getting
chances
a good
you-
quality.
The chances
Cocker.
you get the Caner actual kit is very, very low.
Yeah, that's very true.
You would
But
just get that
if you,
barrel
If
at the
you
back
look,
and
if you
that's
look at that, it's all stock. There's no Mickey Mousing that happened. Everything that
You
came
didn't have
you
to
didn't
change
have to,
anything
yeah.
on it, though.
No,
That
but
was
I'm
the
saying
thing.
like normally you see like a blue regulator and a flame drop forward.
The only thing you could possibly do to that to make it gooder is to buy parts from Simon.
Yeah.
Like I've got mine is the Inception's design hammer.
That'd be nice to be able to take your your tactical autococker and say, Simon, fix it.
Pimp it.
Pimp
Pimp
it.
it.
Let's replace all the internals so that we're not changing the look of the gun.
Yeah.
And let's make it a little bit more snappy and zippy.
Agreed.
All right, here's something a little bit different and good
And then mill 10 pounds off it.
and good for Matt for
What
finding
the
this.
heck is this?
Custom paintball turret scenario smart parts ion paintball marker field bunker.
Now, I spent a lot of time
That's
Googling
cool.
turrets. That's not a turret.
So that is
a
1, 2,
stick.
3, 4, 5,
Guns on it.
6, 7, 8 ions on an aluminum chassis, if you're going to be obnoxious, and 2 joysticks, if you will,
Trigger.
For joy.
for turret. So I don't know. What do you guys think? It says, "Behold the Annihilator." Sorry, are we still doing adult toys? Behold the Annihilator. This was once on a scenario tank, and it is basically 8 ions on professionally wired board. Where one trigger fire stick shoots 4 ions at once, everything's clean. All eyes are tested in working order, and this shoots multiple ropes. I hate to see it go, but I need the space. Well, yeah, you can put a car in your garage now. So what do you guys think?
Oh, you mean car hold?
Yes, I'm sorry. I had a gene ring in my car hold for a while.
An illegal gene smuggling.
I had a
Shoddy stitching.
I had a chiropractor shop.
Bed trash can.
All right, so what do you guys think? Who bids first on this?
Zuby again.
All right, Josh, what are you thinking? Custom paintball turret. Now, I will tell you, John White in the chat says $2,550.
Wow.
Keith the Cheap Kaminsky says $875. These are 8 ions. These are priceless. And the board is from Nintendo, says Lee Cuddle.
You have to blow on it if it's not working.
The eyes aren't working.
Yeah. Carl says $1,600. Paul Pasta $300. Paul, you need to go back and relight the crack that you're on, because that's way too low. Richard Alvarez says $3,477.99.
I like Richard's price, but I'm gonna take $1 off it.
The Ansel Firmalan, $1,350. The only reason why I read that was because that's the first time we've ever had an Ansel watching the show. Nice
There
to see
used
you.
to
I
be an
wonder where he's
artist,
from.
Ansel Adams, used to take pictures.
That's
like
true.
American landscapes.
Matthew Stone says priceless
70.
don't mean valueless, Todd.
Sorry, Zuby, what was your bid?
Let me look for it. $3,476.99.
Yeah. Dan McClellan's bidding 10 plates of bacon and 1 poutine.
That's gold, Jerry.
Yeah. Ansel says I've been watching the show. Awesome. Where you from?
Well, let us start off by saying we're sorry.
Yeah. Hopefully you can get your time back
We're
somewhere
sorry
else.
you had nothing better to do.
Joe, what are you thinking for this monstrosity?
I don't know, $1,800.
Garvin, you're shaking your head.
Yeah, I'm going even crazier than Paul
Dollar.
Poston. I think this is, you know what, you can't really use it for anything else other than mounting on a tank, which is limited. So I'm going to say this is going to be a fire sale of $150, Bob.
Ooh. Really?
Let's get rid of it.
You didn't go for $1.50.
Can I have the bids again?
$3,476.99.
Okay.
$1,800 and $150.
Okay. You all have underbid. Does anybody want to change their bid?
No.
Okay.
So then
It's only if we all overbid. You
I'm just trying to convince you to all.
It's Price is Right. Come on.
Yeah, very good. Ansel's from Columbus, Ohio. Sorry, Ansel, I apologize. I was hoping that you'd say you're from like the Netherlands or somewhere more.
Well, like Peter Pan?
Yeah. Yes. No, Pinocchio. Pinocchio.
Pinocchio.
That's right. This sold for $4,735.
Was that the asking price, or did that
1
sell?
cent sold.
Oh my gosh!
Why?
It's ridiculous.
Because it has a
Ridiculous.
Nintendo board.
The thing is, the money they spent on that,
Hey, it's garbage
they couldn't
night.
afford their tank, so they're just going to be running around with that over the top of their head.
We put a 45-68 on there, fire 2 rounds.
Mounting it on a helmet. Reverse shot.
Hello.
You got 10 scuba divers following you around.
If you guys want to see these items that we're talking about, if you're listening to our podcast, because there's thousands of you guys that are out there listening to our podcast on a weekly basis, head on over to Facebook and you guys can check this out. We were updating the our YouTube channel with all these videos, but in all honesty, YouTube does nothing for us, so we're just doing it on Facebook right now for those of you that are enjoying it. Also, Matt, come over to my computer for a second. Congratulations to Ruckus. He's officially a member of Brigade, program number 718.
Brigade.
Ruckus says thank you to Ryan, Sexy, and GI Sports for accepting his membership. He's excited. It's very good. Thank you, Rampage Richie, for sending that in. So thank you guys very much for listening to this drivel every week. And
we have Automag History Month.
All right. Oh, this hurts me. This really hurts me right now.
Did you say Automag History Month?
Yeah, but conveniently I forgot about it, so we're just
Is that
doing
why
one
we
show.
protested on the steps of all those city halls?
Yeah.
I don't want to see this.
This is a little beauty from AGD, Airguns Designs.
Oh, this hurts so bad.
That's pretty.
This is the AGD sidearm. Holds 10 rounds. This thing has actually never been fired, with the exception of the 3 test rounds.
Wow.
That came out of it from the factory.
Wow. That is beautiful.
That hurts me.
Thank you for letting us celebrate Automag
I can't
Month.
touch that. I can't.
You guys got me on the air or what?
We do. How are you, sir? Who are we speaking with?
Hey, it's been a long time. This is Lee from Mad Frog Militia.
Hey, buddy,
how are you?
Lee, we only take your
Doing
call
good.
at the end of the show. That way, if you run long, we can just say, "Oh, it's the end of the show."
No, we'll just leave. Right? You'll keep
Cut me
talking.
Just roll credits.
Well, I just wanted to just call you guys, say hi. Hopefully everybody had a good Christmas, good New Year. Looking forward to Dreaded Legends 3 this year, and hope everything with you guys is going well. Everything
is going great. It just got better when the phone rang, sir. Thank you for calling in. How is the Mad Frog Militia these days?
Everybody's doing good. Will's going to be driving the bus back down to DL3 this year. It's always a pleasure for that big Mad Frog green bus being down there and in presence.
Well, we're going to have to maybe see you guys up at Flaggers Paintball in September. There's going to be more information coming in the next week or two, but something huge coming, so you'll have to stay tuned for that. Maybe we'll see you guys up for that.
You got it, guys.
Very cool. Hey, can I tell you one more thing before you go?
You got it.
More than just swabs and pads, Exalt is a way of life. Available at discerning retailers, field shops, and shows. It's tournament ready and battle proven. Thank you for your call, sir.
All right, guys. Enjoy your evening.
Take care.
Thanks,
See ya.
yeah. That was horrible. Why would you do that,
what,
Joe?
That was an important
you know what?
message.
That's awesome. We should do crank phone calls to people
With just
watching.
advertisements.
Just read out
Hello,
ads.
Little Caesar's Pizza. Hey, you
fall
battle
out of
through the mud in
Fall
your
out of a
trousers and your
In the beginning, huh?
I'm sorry, you want extra cheese?
in your beginning, your pants fall down in the mud and you.
Or be like leaving voicemails
You know what?
at TerraTech that say, Enola Gay is the world's leading manufacturer of smoke grenades, Thunderflash, airsoft, and paintball grenades for use in theater, film, photography, paintball, and your backyard. Ask for Enola Gay at your next event.
And then Enola gets a phone call. I don't know who keeps calling me, but I need to buy your product now. Oh, Jesus. Thank you, Josh, for being on our show tonight.
No, thank you.
And Joe Kimson, thank you for being on the show.
Thanks a lot for having me.
And Gavin Sharma, do you know that it is garbage night tonight?
Now, I do know it's garbage night, and I want to thank everybody for tuning in, but make sure you hit like and share so you can share
Like
the
and
goodness
share.
of this paintball program so we can keep doing this every Monday night.
Absolutely.
Oh, it actually is garbage night, too.
It is
isn't
garbage
It's not
night.
just recycling
This week
night.
it is, absolutely.
It's garbage.
And you know what? If nothing else, if you didn't learn one thing paintball, you now know it's garbage night.
In our region.
Next week, I
I wonder if
promise,
anybody watching the show has actually just gone out and put the garbage out.
Or just, oh, thanks, Josh.
we're taking the Amazon.
You know there's got to be one person that says, it goes, oh, yeah, it's garbage night.
Yeah, we're taking the Amazon 1-star rating segment away, and next week we're replacing with how to recycle and does plastic actually go with styrofoam in your recycling bin?
Oh.
So, little known fact.
Sounds so awesome.
And Matt the Crypt, thank you for pushing buttons tonight.
You're very welcome.
And nice to see you guys. Make sure you hit that like and share button. Next week we're going to start giving away some prizes for all of you guys that are liking and sharing.
Like and share.
But until then, we
Pew,
will
pew.
see you guys next week.